Hello, and welcome back to the show. I'm joined today by our guest, famed musician, William Eyelash. William, how are you today?
Thank you for having me on, Charles.
Music is it's not a subject that I'm very well versed in. I do dabble, of course. But could you tell us a little bit about your experiences?
Music, Charles, is an expression. You express things expressively with your expression, and things become quite expressed when you say them. So clearly, it's basic knowledge, really. Expression is just something that we're all born with. It's all about tapping into it, really. And all I really feel is though, if you, I don't know. Expression is just, it came natural to me growing up. The way that I expressed myself, people, they looked at me and they said, "Wow, William, you're so expressive." Do you understand what I'm getting at? Expressiveness.
Now you're saying that music is an expression. Would you care to elaborate on that?
Expression is available in many ways and forms, Charles. Like express lanes at most retail places, supermarkets, in fact, such as Walmart. Those were the invention of the century. The 20th century concoction that really made us into what we are today. It ushered us into the 2000s era, Charles, and it made us into something beautiful. Without a 20 item or less express lane, where would we be? Where would we be before self-checkout aisles where we wanted to get one or two items, but everybody sat around there with carts loaded to the brim with items? Lo, you were forced to stay behind them. Now, there are those who disobey the express lane, and they enter it with 21 or even more items, potentially, Charles. I don't know if you knew of this. I don't know if you go to Walmart or if you've ever heard of it, but it is quite the dreadful thing, quite a travesty. In fact, it quite angers me, Charles, when I see those people. They deserve to burn for it, Charles. At the stake, in fact. I believe that the court should hold them fully accountable for everything that they do wrong.
Okay, that was an interesting opinion. Would you care to discuss further into music, however? I believe that that is what we are talking, musical expression.
Well, I take my steak medium rare, Charles. I don't know about you, but I'm a medium rare man myself. I like to take things quite, almost off the hide, if I do say so myself. I like to take it while it's still quite fresh. I don't like to burn it. You see, Charles, but medium rare is where I sit at, because if it were rare, it's still cold. It's almost as if it's straight out of the freezer. You slap it onto the grill for 2 seconds and then you serve it out. It's not quite right, Charles. It's not natural. We're not barbarians. We cook our food to an extent, so medium rare is what I go for. You make music, right? Don't you? I'm sorry. That's, you do music, right? Music is the thing that you do. Would you care to discuss music a little bit with us? I would not.
Well, this has certainly been an experience. Thank you to our guest, Mr. William Eyelash. And hopefully we will be canceled come next week. Thank you for watching. Who is this guy? Who is this? Who are you? I don't get it.
Honestly, what even is television these days? It's all about TikTok.